Let's say that we would like to find the area of the parallelogram formed by vector A with values 2, 4, 5 and vector B with values 1, 2, 0. How can we do that? Well, the area of a parallelogram that's formed by two vectors is simply going to be equal to the magnitude of the cross product of the vectors. So here's how we can write that. So first we need to find the cross product, and then we need to find the magnitude of that cross product. So to find the cross product, we can form a 3 by 3 matrix where the first row contains I, J, and K. And these I, J, K values will correspond to the values from the vectors. So we'll write I, J, and K. So the second row right here will just be the values from vector A. So we'll say 2, 4, 5. The third row will contain the values from vector B, so 1, 2, and 0. And now we just need to find the cross product. So here's how we do that. So we'll say I. Let's first temporarily eliminate the row and the column that contains I, and then we just need to find the determinant of the remaining values, or the determinant of this remaining 2 by 2 matrix. So the way that we do that is we take these two values multiplied together, and then we subtract these two values multiplied together. So we get 4 times 0, that's 0, minus 5 times 2 is 10. Okay, next we subtract J, and then we're going to do the same process where we temporarily eliminate the row and the column that contains J, and then we just find the determinant of the remaining 2 by 2 matrix. So that would be 2 times 0, which is also 0, minus 5 times 1, which is just minus 5. And then lastly, we have plus K, and we'll use the same process where we'll say, let's temporarily eliminate the row that contains K and the column that contains K. And let's find the determinant of this 2 by 2 matrix. So that would be 2 times 2, which is 4, minus 4 times 1, which is 4. So here's what we get. 0 minus 10, that's negative 10. So we can say negative 10i. Negative j times 0 minus 5, that's negative 5. But since this is a negative 1 right here, that becomes a positive. So we'll say plus 5j. And then here we have 4 minus 4, which is 0. So we'll say plus 0k. Okay, so the last step is to calculate the magnitude. So the way that we do that is we take the square root of each of these values in front of the I, J, and K squared and added together. So we'll say negative 10 squared plus 5 squared plus 0 squared. So let's see what we get. So negative 10 squared, that's positive 100. So we'll say 100 plus 5 squared is 25. And 0 squared is 0, so we don't need to add that. So we get 100 plus 25, that's the square root of 125. And if we'd like, we can simplify that and write it as the square root of 25 times the square root of 5, since 5 times 25 is equal to 125. And we'll notice that the square root of 25 is just 5. So our final answer will be written as 5 root 5. So this is the area of the parallelogram formed by vector A and vector B. And you can use this same process of simply finding the magnitude of the cross product of any two vectors to find the area of a parallelogram.